Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to take you on my adventure to Kalahari Resorts. They are located in the Poconos, right there in Pennsylvania. As you can see, the landscaping is gorgeous. It's got a beautiful pond with multiple fountains shooting out of the water, and then there's actual waterfalls on the other side, which you can't see from this view. However, I'll show you the front view from a distance and you will be able to see it. You just have to look closely because it is kind of far away. Once you get inside, there's a fireplace and you can see the beginning of the water park just outside the seating area. Keep in mind that everything you see in here is going to be simply beautiful and created by a lot of the actual people who live in Africa, and the safari theme, as you can tell, with all of the wild animal decor and the beautiful sculptures in the wood is just gorgeous. And you'll see lots of this kinds of stuff throughout this entire video, along with some clips and lots more carvings if you look at the walls and everything around the decor. They have lots of themes of sculptures that are either metal or steel or wood. So just look at the detail in it. How can you get any better than that when you're looking for culture in a resort that actually brings the life back from where it originated from? I absolutely love it here. I've been taking my family to Kalahari Resorts since they were very little. And this is a new location, just opened up within the past few years. So we decided to try it this year, and I love it. I think that anybody who has children or even adults should check it out, because it's definitely something that you would enjoy, and it's very affordable as well. Just look at the detail in the flooring as I walk through the entryway. This is where you would check in, which they have self-check-in kiosks now, which are right there in front of me. They were really easy to use and simple. I didn't have to wait in any lines. I just went up and checked in, and it gave me my wristbands for the water park, and we were ready to go. It was great. The food here is great. The restaurants are all within the resorts, so you know, you can actually see and eat and do everything right there. You never have to leave. But if you do leave, there's a lot of places around as well that you can go visit. Here is the water fountain that's also inside, which is beautiful with all of the different features that are in there along with the animals and stuff. So just look at it and enjoy it, because it doesn't get any better than this. I think the reason this resort is so amazing is because the owners actually had children themselves. So they understand what it's like being an adult, and they understand what it's like being an adult with children. This resort has totally thought of everything. I mean, you have quiet places for adults. You have hot tubs that are strictly for adults, and hot tubs that have bars right in them if you want to drink. And the children cannot go in there. It's all rated for adults and adults only for those areas. Then they have kiddie areas and water parks for the kiddie areas. That's all within reach that you can go to from one area to the next. Right here is just the view from where the fireplace is. So you kind of can see it's closed down for now, and everything is quiet. No one's in there. So it's not like this during the day. It's actually very busy. And they have now, where I think it's a pretty cool thing, you scan your wristband that accesses all of your stuff, like your room, your money that you put on the wristband, your towels. So like they give you towels when you go down to the water park with your wristband, and you return the wristband, or you return a towel with the wristband at the end of the day. And it's pretty creative. So you literally do not have to take anything to the water park except for your body. And if you have kids, of course, you want to take them. So here is just some of the like seating area where the fireplace is and all, and they flip the seats up at night for sanitation purposes and cleaning them. So that was really impressive that they're taking care of the property. And this is just me. I'm going to walk through the lobby here and kind of give you a little roundabout of what it looks like. Hopefully you can follow me through. I know the camera's a little wonky because I did not have it on the right frames per second when I did it, so it kind of did get a little glitchy here and there, but I did want to share it with you anyway, and hopefully the next videos will be fine because I fixed that. I must have changed it when I was in the water park and didn't realize it when I was changing batteries. So they have a Build-A-Bear workshop, which is amazing. Love it. Absolutely adorable. My grandson actually got a bear from there. So, you know, that's great for kids. Then they have lots of food and snacks and clothing and decor and, you know, souvenirs and stuff like that. And as you can see, this place is really clean. And this is not just because it's closed. It's like this all the time. So, I mean, if you're looking for a very clean place, this is where you want to be. And check out the sculptures and the decor along the way as I walk through, because the detail is, again, amazing. I mean, I just find it just totally beautiful. As you will see in here, there are lots and lots of souvenirs that you can get. And they're pretty affordable as well. So I think that if you had children or you didn't, there's going to be something there that you can find if you want souvenirs. They even have Christmas ornament, which I actually was planning on coming back with my husband to get some Christmas ornaments. And I totally forgot about it because I came down here when nobody was like awake, pretty much. So, you know, nobody was with me except for myself. So I didn't bring him back and I totally forgot. During the rest of this video, I'm going to show you some more videos and some photos and stuff of Kalahari. We're going to get into the water park and the game room, and you'll be able to see how phenomenal it is. Right now, I'm just kind of walking you through and showing you a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and hopefully you get an idea of what it's like, and then you can decide if that's a vacation you would like to go to. They have so much to offer here for every single level. So I think that, you know, no matter what age you are, you'll have fun. Here they have this beautiful art exhibit, and you have the opportunity to own some art from the exhibits if you call or you order it or whatever it is that is on that sign that I did not read. I read part of it, but that was it. However, I did read that you have the opportunity to own some of it if you want to buy it. Price-wise, I'm not sure what it is, but as you can see, it's totally authentic. Okay, so now we're going to walk down in the game room. And this is where you probably notice it gets the most glitchy because it's a lot of lights and stuff flickering in here. But you'll be able to see how huge this place is. And they have so much for so many different levels in here for age groups that everybody would have fun. Just look at all the games. And they're all card coded. So what that means is you buy the amount of points that you want to play the games, and they give you a little card the size of a credit card or a driver's license, and you tap it and it takes those points off of it. So then, you know, your tickets that you earn from the games goes on that same card. So when you redeem it, you actually get to take that card to the cashier with whatever items you picked out, and then you get to buy your items. So you don't have to carry around all those tickets. They have a couple miniature golfs. One is inside, the other is outside. This one is a glow-in-the-dark golf, which the camera actually doesn't even show how cool this looks. It is so much brighter and more vibrant than the camera picked up on this. Unfortunately, it just didn't do a good job of recording the color pop that was in here. But it was pretty cool. And this one is not really a difficult one to play, which I'm thinking it's because of the kids. However, if you go on the outside one, they have 2 courses on the outside, and they have a rope course, they have climbing course, and they have zip lines that are crazy scary that we did. One thing I would say that Kalahari is missing out on is by allowing you to have a GoPro or offering you a GoPro of that, because that was pretty cool. And it was terrifying coming down that zip line. But I had a blast and I totally do it again. So here, as you can see, they have tons of different claw machines. They have different games throughout this whole thing, and you know, you can just keep looking as I go. But this right here, this is their prize room, and you go in here, and all the points that are on that card that you got from games, you get to pick from out of here based on the number of points that you have. So if you look here, like, I guess I'm saying points, but I probably really mean to say tickets, because it's not tickets, but it adds up like the tickets used to. So where it says there, you've seen it said 150, so you get 150 for that. Then over here in these bins are for like all of the little things, like the 5s and the 10s and the 20s. So if you only play a couple of games or whatever, there's still something that you can get. It might be tiny, but for me it worked because my son didn't want any of it. And I ended up using the little tiny things for my other channel, which is all dollhouse tutorials. So I enjoyed that. They actually have 2 escape rooms here. They have bumper cars. They have laser tag, and they have a food court, and it all leads outside too, and then also back up in the room, so you can kind of do both. It's up to you what you do and which way you go. There's lots of bathrooms, so if you need a bathroom in the area, you can definitely use the bathrooms. And if you get hungry and you want to grab something, there's something for everyone. If you want ice cream, you can get an ice cream. You want food, you can get food. But it's in the basement of the Kalahari Resorts. And I will say that the one in Ohio we usually go to, and that one we like because Sandusky Cedar Point is there, and we can go to the amusement park and kind of do a duet, you know, like we do part of the water park here and part of the amusement park there. They didn't have that here, but what they did have, they had this really cool hiking trail with this beautiful waterfall, which I'll post some of those videos too. And they had a lot more geared toward the little people here. The one in Ohio, they did not have as much, but the one in Ohio is older. So I think they kind of learn what needs more of and what doesn't. They even have a gym here for adults, and children over 16 can use it as well. So I'll post that on here. And, you know, as you can see, they even have an indoor little bowling alley there too. But there's so much. I mean, I could just record for hours and hours and hours, and you guys would still be like amazed at how much you're still seeing. I will show you some video of the outdoor course of the golf as well, and I will show you some videos from within the water park. But in the meantime, I'm gonna finish walking you through here, and then I'll start talking to you again when we get to the next part. Okay, so one more thing before I continue. This is the prices of the tickets or the credits and stuff that you get for your games. You use those to play the games. They will say like 8 points or 8 tickets, and then you use your card and you swipe it, and that's how you do it. Same way with all the other activities. All right, here is the gym. You have to be 16 or older to use this gym, but it's got a lot of equipment in it for being at a resort. All right, now for the fun part. We're going to start going through the water park videos, and hopefully you guys get to see a little bit of the fun. When your teenager misses you a couple of times, you let him get you the last time. And boy, did I look like a rat. A drenched rat. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start going through. This was Smoke That Thunders. It's a tube ride. The guys had so much fun on this ride. And it had to either be 2 people or 4 people that were able to be on here. You could not do single riders. This is one of the 2 lazy rivers. Yes, there are 2. I wish they were joined together, but they're not. But it's pretty cool anyway, because you get 2 options. And a lot of times, I'll tell you a secret, that people go to the one in the front, and the one in the back is less crowded. Here is an indoor pool that is basketball. Yes, basketball. Then we're going to go up here, and this is the hot tub number 1. You have so many hot tubs in here. It's like you have so much like you can go to. This here is the kiddie area that is like tons and tons of activities. It has squirt guns, it has slides, it has the dumping monkey, dumping buckets of water on your head. It's really, honestly, great for kids. And then if you take notice when I come around this corner here, you are going to be impressed if you have a little person, because they thought out everything. Like, the slides are so small on this side for little people when you have the big slides on the other side. So I think it was pretty cool for that. I mean, you can't beat that when you have a little person. And you got steps so that they can walk up and get to the top of the tower and stuff. These are some of the longer slides. I'm not quite there yet. You'll see. This blue one is one of the smaller slides that I was talking about. See how it's like shorter than the others? And the kids can go and slide right down into that, and they get wet from the top as well. right here dumps water on you when the monkey jumps out water. And then over here you have the little tiny slide. And as you can see, multiple kids can go down at one time. It's pretty cool. Just walking along the path here. There's part of the lazy river. That's the second one. And here is the baby lazy river. It's only a foot deep. How cute is that? Now obviously you don't want to put your baby in there alone, but I mean, you guys can have your little tiny toddlers and hold on to them and, you know, take them in the little lazy river. And this little area is so great for little people because look, there's more small slides over there. They got a short basketball hoop, you know, set up with 3 of them on it that the kids can go on. All of these slides that, you know, are just slightly different than the one before it. Then you have the elephants that shoot water out the top. You have these little slides here. And over past this second slide is a really nice activity circle. It's got little drums and lots of stuff for the kids to do that are small. Water shoots out of everywhere. There's like little bell type things, little things that make noise and spins. You just have lots of stuff in here. Then you have, I think that's supposed to shoot water out, but maybe it's just not working. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I think it's supposed to shoot water out. When you come around this edge here, there's another slide. And then more activities. Now, we're coming up on my favorite part. And you can't see it just yet, but you see the yellow in the background? There's that elephant shooting water out, but we'll go back over to the other side. See that yellow? Those right there. Oh, we're going to look at this for a second, and then I'll show it to you. All right, so this fills up one. You turn it, you fill it up, and then the kids play with it, and then they tilt it, and then they dump it into the next one, and then it goes into the next, and so on and so on. Great activity. All right, now we're at the yellow ones. Do you see that? The water is coming down from here. So if you have a small child, you can sit them in there and do not walk away from them by any means. And I have to say that because so many people I've seen walk away from their kids and not pay attention to them at a water park. Not saying you will, but just don't. But you can put your kids in there and they can play and they can splash the water. Here's little baby swings or young toddler swings. And they swing around. It's pretty cool. Then they've got little animals that they can climb on over here. And as you can see, over on this side, it's toe deep, and then it goes into where it gets to be 1 foot deep. You have the 2 giraffes and the storybook. And this is just one of the little areas that are for the babies and the toddlers. Okay, so there is one of the bars, and you can get drinks and stuff there too for concessions. Here is the flow rider. You get on that little boogie board and you try not to fall off. And if you stand here long enough, you'll get a good laugh because hardly anybody makes it. Like, almost everybody falls off that thing. It was so bad that when we used to go to the one in Ohio, they started making you wear shirts because you lost your top or your bottoms. So you had to have ties on your pants and t-shirts over top of you. And if you didn't have a t-shirt, they provided you with a shirt. That way you could wear it for the ride. Over here, this is the wave pool. It's pretty big. It's not as big as like if you were to go to Wildwood or Six Flags or one of the Kings Dominion type water parks or Cedar Point, something like that, but it's pretty big. Wow, I'm getting dizzy looking at myself recording here. There's the very back lazy river. As you can see, nobody's in there. It is really busy in the other one, but nobody comes to the back one for some reason. I don't think they realize that it's not joined together. But you can go in there and enjoy that. You can rent these cabanas, which are really nice if you want to rent them. And then if you look to the very far top, there was lots of slides. Here's another basketball area for the smaller kids. I would say the middle kids can go there, but older kids can too. And then the grotto bar. Now, it's not open yet because it's early. And not too many people drink early in the morning. And you have to be 21 to be in here, which is really cool if you don't want to be with kids. And I will walk you through here. I love how they have the cement stools that sit right up to the bar. And if you look around, the bar has like an exterior that kind of walks up to that. Then those are tables, or I think they're supposed to be tables. Now we're going to go outside because this, you can be inside or you can be outside. And pretty much all of their hot tubs are like this except for the one. There's benches going all the way around, little nooks and everything. So, I mean, if you had a group of people you were with, you could just kind of hang out and enjoy yourself. Enjoy the peace and quiet. Then, if you go over into this side again, there's like little corner nooks over on both sides. I think it's really neat how they designed this where you are in a cave type situation. It makes it completely different than the one at the front, that's the turtle, and it gives you a different atmosphere altogether. This one you're secluded away from everyone, the other one you're out in the open. So it's pretty cool. Alright, let's go look at some other stuff. Alright, so I came out of the grotto and I'm walking down here. Now this is another kitty area. This one is pretty cute. It's got a lot of colors and they're really like vibrant. Like you've got the orange, the pinks, and the blues, and the teals, and just very, very like kid oriented. And it's for little people. As you can see, you know, with the people standing in it, it's not deep at all. It's very small. Just make sure that when you're with your children that you know, always keep a close eye on them in the water park and enjoy your day. Alright, so if you notice, this little section here is only 6 inches deep. If you look, you got a little alligator squirting out water. You have more little swings. You have like these little things the kids can run under. And it's got more swings. More slides. Lots and lots of stuff. Alright, so I still haven't shown you everything inside, but since we're over here, we're going to go ahead and go out and check out the outside. You can see the slides. Those are the big 4-person and 2-person slides. And they come outside, then they go back inside and stuff. Now, there's also slides out here for the kids and pools out here for the adults and stuff. So if you decide that you want to be in the sun, you can. And if you want to be inside, you can. I'm going to tell you why I like Kalahari so much. It's because they've thought of pretty much everything from your children to your adults to your young adults and older adults. everyone has fun here because there's so much to do. Now, of course, if you don't like water, you're not going to have fun. But, I mean, look, I mean, they've got these little tiny pools for the kids on the outside, on the inside, slides on the outside, slides on the inside. You know, then they've got the bigger pools, they've got the barbecue area, they've got the bar. Now, the barbecue isn't for you to cook, that's for them to cook, but they still have it if you want to have something. All the seating area, there's like so much of it here that you can't like go without here. You really can't. All right, so now we're back inside and you come in and there is another hot tub here and another one there. Now that one is a bar. The one behind me is not, but the one behind me goes outside, and so does this one. This is the Thirsty Turtle Bar. You can go in here and you can enjoy the turtle bar. Alright, as soon as you come out of the turtle bar, you're in the basketball pool. And this is my husband and son playing basketball. Okay, it's definitely not as easy as it looks. The water throws you completely out of balance. But I also can't play basketball, so I totally suck at this game, in water or out of water. But it was a lot of fun trying. And I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. Alright, so here we go again. See, I avoided it, but look out. My son is going to get me wet. He's trying again to get me wet. He keeps going at it, and the tubes are in his way. He can't get me over there. But eventually he does get me. Gotta admit, the lazy river is my favorite place, even if he's trying to soak me. Okay, so you can ride this regular, include it with your tickets, or you can buy an additional ticket that allows you to do the 3 BRs as many times as you want during the day. Check it out, it's so worth it. Okay, so here's the indoor water park map. Just wanted to show that to you real quick before we move on to the outdoor area. That way you can kind of see everything. It's pretty big, and I hope you enjoyed the water park, and maybe you can get to go one time. Alright, so once you go outside, you're going to walk down away from the resort, and then that's where the other miniature golf and the rope course and the zip line and, that is. As you can see, it's a fairly large course, and I will be honest, it's not as easy as it looks. But we did have a lot of fun. Alright, so here's some photos of the second golfing area and the rope course and all of that down here. I'm going to put a couple clips in here as well, and then we're going to finish it up with us taking a hike through the hiking trail and seeing a beautiful waterfall during that trail. It's not a very long trail because we didn't do the entire thing. I don't even know how long it goes because I didn't go on vacation to hike, but I did want to see the waterfall because I heard it was beautiful and it was so worth the hike. So definitely take a step away from the water park if you like that kind of stuff. And it was great. So continue through these and then we'll go and see the rest. But in the meantime, don't forget to leave a question, suggestion, or comment below. And If you like this video, please like it. It helps me out with the analytics, as well as it lets me know what content you like and what you don't like, so I know what to produce and what not to produce. Next up are photos from the adventure. Continue watching and you'll be able to see lots and lots more. Don't forget to click the bell to be notified of new upcoming videos. As always, subscribe. And thanks for watching. I hope to see you soon in the next adventure. Until then, you guys have a blessed day.